Welcome back again, guys, to my back step. Another day in the workshop. Of course, my hair's everywhere. I got wings. First thing I gotta do is I have to clean a little. I did get some more stuff from the thrift store. And I still got some stuff there to break down. But I'm going to take a little bit of time here first and clean up a little bit. And then I'll worry about scrapping some stuff today. Yeah. I won't take you through the rigors of the cleaning. But as you can see, this is all a mess. There's a mess over here. There's a mess everywhere. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of organization out of this before I do anything else. And last time I think I plugged in that DVD player and it doesn't come on, so. Well, I got some of it clean. I got all my stuff stacked up and this spot over here clean. Some of the stuff gone from here behind me. Got underneath my bench cleaned out so I can actually sit at my bench again. Let's get into some scrapping. Now I'm going to take a couple of the big things that I have here right now. Like I got a popcorn maker and I got a karaoke machine. That's getting scrapped today because that's big. And with it being big, it takes up a lot of room. Smaller stuff, the VCRs, stuff like that, that's going to stay. One thing I did get in the bag this week was these. They're nice little trays. I can use them for just pulling screws or something in, and they fit nice and neatly up at the end of my tables. So I can just throw some of the small stuffs in there. Now, if memory serves me correctly, inside this piece too, there's also another copper piece inside here. I just gotta get this brass piece off, and this itself should be aluminum, high grade aluminum at that. So things like that are being tossed in for a micro scrap, and that's what one of those little trays is going for right now. I've got quite a few screws. These little ribbon wires, I got a bag put aside for those. I'm just going to start throwing all those in. Screw bin empty. Alrighty, let's get the popcorn maker. From my last video, you know I took up my containers for my copper. I bring one back down with me, just a little one. And I did get more copper done than I thought I was going to, so that was good. I'll just move you back a little bit so you can see a bit better without dropping you. Whoa! We're doing that. There we go. Okay, here's the popcorn maker, guys. I've got new gloves. They're thick, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But they're nicer. Should keep my hands protected quite a bit. And good, the bit is already in the drill. One. This one's being a bit difficult. Now in this we should have a magnet in here. Yep. So I'm going to take that out. Do I have to? No. Do I want to? Yeah. It's just a little button magnet. I like magnets. That's a strong little button magnet too. Now we got some more plastic garbage. It just snaps in. It's just a piece of plastic. I'm thinking most of the business of this is up in the top. It's the dump handle. Plastic. Yeah, they're hiding the screws under here. Now these ones are little wood screws. I threw some of them in here already. Them I might be able to reuse for putting up the circuit boards and stuff. So get my magnet and stick those to. It might be aluminum. I gotta check it. Plastics. Now, according to how this looks, there should be some screws in the top. Or is there? No, they're in here. It's the popcorn bin. There's something in there. It's a heating element or something in there. So aside for now. A little motor in there. Of course, we got the plugs. Some metal brackets. I really need a good metal bin, boys. It's hard putting some of this stuff away. Let's check this first, see if I can get it out of the way. It's aluminum. So that's an aluminum sheet on a plastic housing, of course. Have a nice little dump in for now. These should just be metal. Where's my big magnet gone, guys? I'm just missing it. I don't know if I dropped it or not. Oh, it's down on the floor. Oh. See there, metal. So, thought they were just going to pop off relatively easily. No. And that's not reaching. There's a light bulb in there too, but I can't quite get it. Wait a minute. Couple of nice little buttons there if I can get them out intact. And they goes down. Wire snips, wire snips. Needs me some wire snips. There's my wire snips. I'll use these. They don't really work that good. These are my little ones. These things are a pain. These little things that hold a plug in. I'm sure there's an easy way to pop them out. I just don't know what it is. So for me, they're a pain. That comes off. Plug. This is a 3-prong plug. This is nice. There's extra wire in it. Oh, one of the buttons came out on me. Where did it go? There it is. Oh. Nice little toggle switches. There's the other one. There's the business of it though. It's just a little motor. Wires. Don't really need to take these off, but they're just in the way. That makes it a little bit easier to work on. Get that before it starts causing me trouble later. There's the light. Bulb looks intact, you know, there we go. Kind of stuck in there a bit, but it's a good bulb. Some brass and that in here in the light socket. There's another one of those. There we go. I just pull the rest of the wire out. Sometimes these just unscrew. Sometimes they don't. And then for a micro scrap, let's get the wires off of here. This piece should be aluminum, a little bit of brass in there. That little stator's got aluminum through it. And metal. Let's put that up there. This is the business end with the copper in it. And there's these copper pieces here. I think this is just a gearbox. Little piece of brass in here. It should be brass. And it's not, it's steel. Which means the other piece is probably steel too, but let's open this up and have a look at it, guys. Yeah, just a couple of gears. That's all. Yeah, there's for now. Let's get this off. I'm not gonna bother taking apart the inside. I'm just gonna take this off and see what's in there. Okay, so there's wires going up into the container. As I suspected, this just goes up to the heating element. Let's get this off. Nice little stainless bowl though. I'll actually hang on to that for something. I need a different bit to get that. Yeah, it needs a different bit to get that off. It's another nice little stainless bowl. This one is, this one got the heating elements attached to the bottom. I don't know what these heating elements are made of. And I don't know how hard it'll be to get that off of there either. It seems like it's on there pretty good, but I can get these wires off. There's a little resistor or something there. I don't know what that is. Looks like there's some aluminum on here. And those clips holding this on. Looks like brass. A little steel gear. I had a magnet like a wand magnet. I don't know where it's gone. It's not magnetic. That's not. Maybe it's stainless. That's all stainless. Thought I had somewhere for stainless. It's magnetic. It's brass. There's a little bearing in there got to come out. It's not really a bearing, but it's got to come out. That bottom plate could be all aluminum, you know, and it's just sealed down there with something. I'm sure there's a way to get it off without damaging the bowl. I just got to figure it out. So for now, I'm just going to leave it on there. Put it in there. Now we got another little collection bin for some stuff. That's a popcorn machine. Alright guys, next I'm going to do this this karaoke machine. The top got a couple of, comes apart weird, but I thought this top could just come right off of the cylinder. I'll figure it out as I go, so I would like to keep the base for putting stuff in, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. However, I do know the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this cord off. So that that's not tangled up in my way. Now I do have the speakers for this too. They're over behind me. And so they're probably going to get done too. This is clumsy, see? And that didn't help me at all, actually. This is the bottom. Oh look, there's a screw in it, sure. Or is that the only one? Looks like it. There we go. I wouldn't have been able to use it anyway, it's sealed. It's all plastic. Alright, this is going to be a few minutes taking out screws, guys. I see a nice circuit board in here at the very least. Okay, let's get this out. Nice, couple of nice little capacitors, some aluminum. Audio jacks. And plastic. Lots and lots and lots of plastic. Here's the meat of it here. Might need my drill bit, what? It's just a button. Let's get some of these out of the way. I found my magnet. It's in my screwdriver. I'll keep that there for now because I might need it for checking some stuff, but I think I'm pretty good right now. Here's a USB port, look. Now I've got a PlayStation upstairs that says the USB ports are gone in it. I'm going to keep any USB ports that I find. Audio jacks, I see some copper in those. This one's very corroded. Look at that. Look inside as compared to that one. Some more of them little ribbons. There's a nice little circuit board, some nice chips on there. Probably an audio board of some kind. There's two motors here. Oh, there's a CD in this thing. Oh, there's a CD. Party Time Karaoke. Neat. Unexpected bonus. That up there. Wires. Wires. Little tiny wires. Throw them over in the wire bin. I'm going to have to come down one day, guys, and just go completely stripping. Just stripping. Because lots of wires. These little ribbons, I don't know what to do with those. I don't know if they'll break down in the copper or what's in them. Maybe I'll try breaking some of them down. This must be touch buttons. Yeah. There's a little screen on here too, guys. This must have showed you everything, like all the words and everything must have all came up on this. Now this little CD drive actually has 2 little motors in it, plus the laser in it. Because there's one for moving the laser and one for spinning the disc. I'll lay that aside for now. There's a switch there, probably got some silver contacts in it. Albeit they wouldn't be very big. This is probably the video card, which is going to be pretty low grade really, because all it's displaying is some words, but there's a little couple of pieces of copper stuff on there. Lots of little wires. Mostly just capacitors on there. A couple of chips on the back. We got all those wires. I'm throwing them on the floor. Another ribbon. There's the screen. Smallest TV ever. That's I'm gonna put that up somewhere, I think. Under here we just got another one of these little boards. And that's all just plastic now. With exceptions of the speakers, that's it for the karaoke machine. So, yeah. Well guys, the next thing I got here is something that I just want out of the way, because it's kind of bulky. It's a chandelier. There's going to be lots of these glass bowls, which are of no use. Got me a light bulb that I don't know if that works or not. I have some wire running up through it. I don't know how hard this is going to be to get out, but we'll see. where's that ground wire? Because that's that bare wire. It's a scepter. It went from a chandelier to a scepter. They can break down even more. Hollow threaded rod. It's wood. Wood in the middle of it. Now these guys. Conclusions. It's a lot of work for a little bit of copper out of those. If I was scrapping, if I could get a decent price for the steel, yeah, sure, worth it. Then I just had to deal with the glass. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Maybe I can use them for planters pots. There's no idea. Put some strawberries or something in them. But for now, I gotta find somewhere to poke them. That does nothing to get the inside of it out. I'm going to put these aside for another day. I'm probably just going to smash them. Alright, let's get this this off of here. I'm going to use my it's all fell out. Oh my, all those magnets all over it. So use my block. Of course my blade. All that. Nice, very nice. Where's my beam? I think that might be aluminum. I don't think that's copper, guys. It's aluminum. How disappointing is that? That's... I thought it looked kind of silvery when I cut it, and it did cut kind of easy. Well, disappointing, but I'm gonna have to get something to put that in. Throw it in there for now. That was the first one of those that I got that had aluminum on it. Rather interesting. But that's the breaks. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Here I was trying to get a bit of copper for today. Oh well. Now, let's see if I can cut this piece off. Nice little piece of copper there. Gee, that's copper. Do I have one like this? I don't see one like that. I gotta find somewhere to hang them up. I'm running out of room up there for them. Well, well, well. What next, guys? What next? Alrighty guys, next I'm going to do this leaf blower. Get this one out of the way. This is just plastic. No, I'm not, actually. Sorry guys. Unplug the adapter for it, but I'm going to do this. This little projector. A little magnifying glass and everything in this. Right there. That'll actually come in handy down here too. Looking at some of the smaller stuff, make it bigger. It's not a very good magnifying glass, so I'm not gonna keep it. I need to get a long Phillips bit. A lot of this stuff seems to focus on Phillips screwdrivers. there's another lens inside here, maybe it'll be better. Ooh, look at that. Well, that one was broke anyway. Oh no, it's the same lens. They just got to work in conjunction. I don't messing with them. They're only little plastic lenses anyway. They're not. There's the projector lens right there. Nice aluminum heatsink in here. I'm going to be using this to grab the screws for me. And that's the projector box, that is. It's just an eye. It's a projector eye. Look at that. Isn't that neat? There's something to think about though. That magnifies quite a bit. How much is this little LED set right here generating for heat? If you take into consideration a little thermometer in there, and look at the heatsink it was on. It's a little power board. Nice button. I don't have to do this, but I want to take that projector screen out. And I said I don't have to, but actually I do. Because of the curiosity. It's a little screen with some projector magnifying glasses. That's what your images would come out on. And these actually magnify pretty good, so I'll keep these. One up there. And this kind of magnifies, but it's kind of better for just focusing. So I'll hang on to that one. I'm not going to put it in the window though, because just in case we get some light shining in through. Don't need no spontaneous combustion. Next I got this this little air pump. Now this works, but I don't have a use for it. So, scrap it will be. Just plastic. Screws underneath the I don't think it's screwed together at all. It's just one of those sealed plastics. Piece of plastic shot up and stuck me in the face. Now I'm bleeding. Just a little bit. I suppose it's made not to come apart. But it really doesn't want to. But that just makes me want to get it apart even more. There's screws in there. A little bit of plastic stuck me. but this is hiding. I knew this was going to be nice to take apart. Oh, that thing is heavy, guys. Okay, see if we can do this without sticking myself with more plastic, okay? Nice little switch. If you look at this though, it's still wired on, but this is full of copper. And this has copper lines on it too. And some graphite connectors. Be able to twist them out. Might not have to cut them at all. There we go. I've already got a bigger one like this. Right here, same thing but bigger. I'm going to keep the bigger one. A nice piece of copper. Bits of wire. Now there's a few different ways you can do these stators I've looked at. I'm going to try doing this one because it's only small. Worked good the first little bit. And then it kind of got hard. There we go. And now all that's left of that one is just steel. A lot of varnish on that little stator. A lot of varnish. This one outputs 12 volts, so I'm going to hang on to that and try it in something. Now I got this. This is just chunky copper if I can get it to break. Usually if you can get one out, the rest of them come apart. There we go. Pretty easy. I should have kept this one together. throw them in there, but there's little chunks of copper on it. Look. Just like that one that disappeared on me. Yay. Oh my. It's time to get a drink or something, I think. Yeah, maybe a little snack. Take a little tiny break. I got a drink. I got a bunch of goodies in my bag. I don't know I'm gonna put my hand on it. It's a little bun. There we go. The blood drying on my nose. I can't believe that just flicked up like that and got me good. It did. That's it. You risk injury. A piece hit me in the face too, but it didn't cut my face. It just cut my nose. Well, alrighty guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I do appreciate every single one of you guys for coming and hanging out with me today while I'm doing my little bit of scrapping. Just going to put a few things away here while we're having a little chat. I'm glad I got some stuff cleaned out of here. I do have to bring down some more bigger garbage bags and that too. I got a whole new pile of garbage to throw away now, which is perfectly fine because that's that much less that I have to deal with when I go at anything else. And getting rid of those few big things, that really saved me some space here now and gives me more of an ability to move around a little bit while I'm doing some things. I got some small scrap stuff over here to do for next time. A couple of DVD players, CD player things. I've got some circuit boards and that I need to strip down. A couple of these. I might try one of these here now just before I go up just for fun. I'm probably not going to record it. I will record the next one I do. But I just want to see what's in it. Just for me. Because it's fun. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks so much for sticking around for this one. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Be safe and have fun.